There was a point in my career where I was getting really, I was not fulfilled with the work that I was doing. The digital photography that I was doing was really kind of staid and boring, and a lot of the video work that I was doing was not inspiring, and I wasn't getting the fulfillment that I used to get out of it. And one of the things about me is that my vocation and my hobby have joined forces to destroy me. And so if I don't enjoy what I'm doing, if I'm not invested in it, I have a hard time doing my best work. And my wife had asked me to find something to inspire me. At the end of the day, you got to enjoy what you do, and you got to enjoy your work. And if you're too focused on what other people think about your work, you're never going to enjoy it. I think that's the biggest thing that we all have to learn as artists, that we have to like our work first. And if we like our work, then nobody else matters. So get out of your own ass, make some art. My name is Gregg McNeill. I am a wet plate collodion photographer, and we are in my studio in Larbert. It's the Delta Creative Studios, and we're here making some images today. I've been a photographer for more than 25 years. Most of my work involved, most of my photography work involved corporate work. It involved food photography, product photography, people photography. I also used to shoot a lot of video, so we did a lot of corporate stuff, a lot of documentary work, and some independent feature stuff as well. As still as you can. Right. And what you can do is you can brace yourself against the head brace. So I'm going to bring this headrest.
This is like getting the electric chair.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, here we go. So 8 seconds. Don't worry about blinking. Just stay still. Here we go. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I was looking through different bits of work from this photographer and realized that they were all using the same process. And so I looked up wet plate collodion photography and kind of looked into it, did some research, and tried to find somewhere to take a workshop. And when I was looking through all of these people that taught it, a lot of those people had been taught by this one guy in Manchester named John Brewer. And so I tracked him down and took one of his classes, and that's how I ended up going down this whole rabbit hole. This is the very first wet plate camera I ever bought. It doesn't have a brand name on it, which leads me to believe it was sold as a kit. The lens on it is a landscape lens, an f8. It shoots a size called half plate, and it also shoots quarter plate. This lens has the original bellows on it, which is usually pretty rare. It's a nice little camera. This lens is a Scoville Morrison Petzval lens from 1870. It's approximately 300 millimeters in focal length. Rack and pinion works really nice, just not as common as you'd think. And it's as flawless as you could expect from a lens that's that old. This f3.7, this would have been the super speed of its day. Now you see how there's no iris on this lens. So the way you would change the iris is you would have what are called Waterhouse stops. Now these I made, but you can increase your depth of field by placing the Waterhouse stop in, so it acts the same way as an iris does. This camera is probably from around the 1940s or 50s. But it's really beautiful. I really enjoy using it a lot. The guy I got it from, he refurbs just Vajrasauri cameras. So he was refurbing this one for someone else who eventually didn't buy it, and so I ended up getting it. So the bellows is brand new, and the ground glass is new as well. And then this bottom plate is new. Originally this would have come with a plate that just had hooks for 3 tripod legs that you would just clip into it. And that's how you would have run with it. I mean, it's the simplicity of the operation that I love about this camera. I mean, when you look at it, it's mostly air. One of the things that I get out of this, that I love the most, is being able to share this process with people. So when we're at events and I'm making portraits of people in steampunk regalia or at Comic-Con or wherever, being able to introduce people to this process is very rewarding. And being able to watch people as they see the print in the fixer turn from negative to positive, you know, to a person, everyone is amazed by that. And bringing that kind of joy to people is really super rewarding. It's something that you don't get much anymore when you go and you buy an object or a thing at an event. And this object or thing, it either gets filed away, put somewhere, or just tossed, or even, you know, you take pictures on your phone and that's it. But being able to show something, having this thing, it was one of the things that made Polaroids so special, is that you'd be at a party, you'd take a Polaroid, oh, look at that. It's a thing. And it's a thing and you hold it. It's not like, hey, take a selfie with this famous guy. Oh, it's on Facebook, it's on Instagram, look at that, and it's done. And I think that's one of the things that makes the tintype portraiture so special.